Yeah, there's a sound I bet you thought you'd never hear on this channel again. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Okamiden. Yeah, in the spirit of Unfinished Business Month, I've decided to go back and finish off this series proper by showing off the post-game bonus content and also showing off this footage I've just kind of had sitting on my hard drive for a couple months. Yeah, oops. First and foremost, we have the Providence Crystal here in our weapons inventory. You unlock this simply for beating the game, and I'm going to be straight up, this is probably one of the most overpowered things in the entire game, alongside with what we've got right here in our trinkets, the string beads, which basically make you immortal. You've got infinite ink, infinite health. You get those for completing all of Isun's masterpieces. For doing that, you also get this right over here, the Sunrise spell, which, upon use, does this. Yeah, it makes us look like Shiranui. Just like in the original Okami, if you complete certain requirements within the game, you unlock more costumes to play with. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this one. It doesn't really make you look all that different. It just gives you a few more tattoos. I'm a little more fond towards this next one right here. If we go back into our trinkets, this is the Moon Tribe spell, which you get for completing the Antique Scroll. And apparently this is supposed to be like an icy form, but I think it makes him, Chibi, look more like he's made out of metal. Like he's a Terminator sun god or something. Come with me if you want the calligraphy. So, I'm stupid. Anyways, going back into the menu, once more into our trinkets, we have here the Black Sun spell. And I bet you can already guess what this does. Yep, makes you look like the final boss of the game, the evil Chibi. Oh, and obviously this is my favorite, because let's be honest with ourselves, everybody just wants to play the bad guy for a bit. And here's a cool little note about all of these costumes. They actually follow you into the cutscenes. Yeah, this is one of the few games in a long time I've actually seen that happen. It kind of bugs me whenever developers do that. You go through all the trouble to unlock these costumes and customize your characters, and then whenever a cinematic starts, it just magically goes away and they change back into their normal skin for a while. It's a small thing, but it goes a long, long way. Oh, one more thing, there's one costume I didn't unlock. Don't ask me how it happened, but I somehow managed to miss an enemy on the way here, because if you complete the Creatures Scroll and beat the game, you get the Ishaku armor, which I'll put a picture of on the screen right now. Now, like I said, do not ask me how I managed to miss an enemy, because I'm pretty sure I beat anything and everything in our path over the course of this journey upside the head with our sword. And speaking of defeating things, how about we take a crack at defeating this boss to show off how overpowered the Providence Crystals are? And check this out. One more hit and he's already down. He's going through the first phase of the fight. These things are ludicrously powerful. Not just because of the damage they do. They stretch across the entire battlefield. One hit will send a green imp flying and waste almost its entire health bar. These things are so useful, and they're so much fun to play with there in your second run through. In fact, as soon as Kuni grabs the orb right here and we go through the little cinematic, you'll see me beating down the boss to try and keep him from harming Kuni here. And you'll notice, as soon as I make him go over here, footage, thank you. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, down to an eighth of his health bar, 4, 5. Every single one made him flinch. I did almost half of the damage of that animation just from the weapon. Ah, so good. It's almost worth playing through the entire game once just to use this thing. And that's about it, everybody. That's all of the bonus content in Okamiden. We are officially at the end of this project. Isn't it kind of weird that I end off Unfinished Business Month by stopping off on my first ever Let's Play? Kind of brings everything full circle, doesn't it? Now, I know what all of you are thinking. There's one more thing that's left unfinished on this channel, and that is my run-through of Mario Galaxy. Well, if you've been watching me for a while, you know full well what I've been doing here and the problems I've had. Well, not just me, Let's Players in general have had with Nintendo recently. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to go back and do that, isn't it? I want to. Part of me really wants to, just to get it out of the way, but at the same time, I really don't want to encourage Nintendo for doing this kind of thing, like stealing ad revenue from people who put this kind of hard work into it. So you know what? Because I pretty much did this whole month thing for you guys anyway, I'm gonna leave it up to you. As I end off this project, maybe we'll lead it back into a new one, but that's completely your decision. If you want to see me finish Mario Galaxy despite everything that's been going on, you let me know, and I'll do it. So, that's it for Okamiden, everybody. Until next time, I'm What the Fnu, and I will see you in the next one. Later, everybody!